One of the most underrated patterns we have as drummers is the flam. It's loud, it's energetic, simple, but super dynamic. And in this masterclass, let's look at a bunch of things we can do with the flam. So what is a flam? Flam is a pattern where you hit the drum with both sticks at the same time, but one is slightly off from the other. You'll notice in the provided notation that there's a note just before the actual snare hit. If you're left-handed, you may want to go from the left side, and if you're right-handed, you might go from the right side. But the flam itself would basically just be two sticks hitting together like this. You'll notice that there's a slight shift between the two. Let's have a look at a combination exercise using the bass drum with the flam on the snare. When you feel a little bit more confident, try take the pattern around the kit and see what else you come up with. Now that you have the flam down, let's turn up the heat a little bit and add a note after the flam. This note we're going to use as a ghost note so that we can really throw some pizzazz on the dynamics of this pattern. It'll sound a little bit like this. This pattern will give us an opportunity to really explore the snappiness of the left hand or the right hand, depending on whether you are left or right-handed. It'll allow you to get that opportunity to flam into the next hand. And this snappy sort of action is a great exercise for progressing into more dynamics within the flam. Let's push the exercise a little bit more and add two more notes. This will take this pattern into a triplet, a flam triplet basically. So if you're playing in a 3/4 timing or a 6/8 timing and you find that you struggle to figure out what role you want to play, this particular pattern will work great with that. It'll sound a little bit like this. Again, you can play to your strengths and just go to your left hand or your right hand. Most of you would probably be right-handed. So as you flam into the pattern, flam to your right. You can alternate if you want and flam right, then flam left, and move your pattern like that. But try this pattern in a 6/8 timing, specifically if you're jamming to a rock song, a half-time rock song or whatever, then this kind of pattern would go nicely with that. In this last exercise, let's look at going into a 6-tuplet pattern. We'll still use the flam to start us off, but we'll go into 6 notes afterwards. And then to throw in a little bit more excitement, on the 4th note, let's put an accent so that we get. And again, you can use this within a 6/8 timing, and let's explore throwing that around the kit.